All right, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the Intercollegiate of Melee Slippy Crew Battles. Yes, I see Slippy. Welcome, everyone. Today, we've got our 4 p.m. block here. We have Marist College versus University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Here on Marist College on the crew battle side, we have Abso the Fox, Penuon the Falco, Osh the Falco, Matthew the Falco, and Vera the Dr. Mario slash Puff. And then on the University of Wisconsin Milwaukee side, we have Burning Cactus, Kibby, or excuse me, Burning Cactus the Falco, Kibby the Yoshi, Pumpkin Pie the Marth, Gamer the Falcon, and Clarkus the Falco. I am Nathan Sandwich here, joined by Speedy Sloth. Speedy, how are you doing?
Good. I'm really excited to see some great melee. All throughout this weekend, we've had some really exciting matches, and I'm really excited that we're able to conclude this week with a bunch of really awesome matches. We're gonna have these going all throughout the day. We have, I believe, 4 or 5 matches actually today, all throughout. One at 4, one at 6, one at 7, one at 9, and the last one is at 11 p.m. All of those times are in Eastern Standard. But yeah, we're gonna have some great melee for you guys today. If you don't know who I am, I'm a volunteer here at IC Slippy, and if you don't know who Nathan is, you should know who Nathan is. But yeah, we're just gonna be bringing you some awesome melee, like you said. We're going to have Marist College versus University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Before we get into the match, I would like to touch on some of the character choices we have from both teams. I think it's very interesting. I remember we were talking about how diversity can be really important for crew battles, especially when you're looking at counterpicks. If you have too many of one character, then you can be easily counterpicked by a lot of different characters. But looking at this, where Marist has 3 Falcos, I really don't think it is looking that terrible for them because of the lineup that University of Wisconsin is rocking. They have a Yoshi and a Falcon, and then 2 Falcos and a Marth. The only really there, the Marth is really Falco's only could be losing matchup. So I think it could be, despite the lack of diversity for Marist, I think it could work out for them.
Well, it's kind of like a double-edged sword if you really think about it too, because one, you have I mean, Falcon can be a very solid, character too, and they can, take apart a lot of characters that Milwaukee has. But the other problem is you bump into is it looks like we're going to be getting Falcon Falco here, so it is going to be it's going to be Gamer versus Osh. So it'll be interesting to see how they do as we're getting into the match now, and it looks like Osh already going to town with 64% counting.
Yeah, as you're the Falco, you just want to be able to get all those percents, and your combo game against Falcon is super crazy, as we see here, leading with Shine. But, oh my god, okay, Gamer able to find that crouch grab tech chase.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of feeling out right now. It's the first stock of the crew. You definitely want to take that first lead and that big advantage right now, but pretty even right now. I mean, Falco can easily die from one strong hit like a knee, so this is anyone's first stock right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Lots of trades going on here. Big fat nair. Let's see. I like the center hold right now by Gamer, but Osh is pushing back.
This is a Magic Art situation. That was a good recovery by Osh, and Gamer was just not able to cover it from that knee from ledge.
A little late too on the reaction to it, but it's no harm, no foul right now, and it looks like there is the stock right now. So Osh takes the first lead, and Milwaukee is up right now.
Yeah, really good to clean it up with that F smash, but Gamer able to come back extremely quickly, and now it's all tied up.
Oh, it's pronounced, excuse me, chat just said it's called Oshi. So, okay, so, or Osh, actually. So thanks for the correction there, chat. Okay. So here we are back. Yep, Osh. But here we go. I mean, this is pretty even right now. It looks like they're kind of respecting each other's space as we speak. Gentleman right there misses the gentleman.
Okay, right now, this could be good damage for Osh.
Osh, yeah.
No knockdown.
Yeah, right now, I'd say the one thing too is that Gamer's doing a pretty good job at beating the laser stuff right now, but Osh is starting to is
Oh,
really
he
starting
was.
to push the pressure right now, and he misses the stop knee, catches the tournament winner with the up air. Could be the stock. It
Oh wow.
is.
Yeah, he missed that stomp knee as you mentioned, but able to clean it out really good with that awesome edge guard sequence.
Oh, I like the air dodge too to recover back to stage two. I don't think Osh was ready for it. And here we go. We got a little bit of a tech chase situation right now.
Oh, he goes for the Raptor boost, but not able to get it. Oh, and
Oh,
that
big
knee.
fat
Is that the
and a
stop?
big. It is
Wow.
big fat knee too, and right now Gamer trying to get a commanding lead early right now too. He's still hanging on to the stock too. I mean,
Yeah.
regardless, he just loses the stock now. Regardless, you gotta say he made the most out of that stock too, and it'd be huge if you can go up 2 stocks right now in this crew battle very early.
Yeah, I think for gamer right now, this is really, or excuse me, for Osh, this is do or die. I think you really want to keep it within one stock, especially in this sort of matchup. I don't know
Yeah,
how good other Falcos are on their team versus Falcon, but
I
this
like
is
that baby
again.
nair. The tip of the spacing with that nair, that's very threatening too. So Osh is definitely got to look out right now. Looking for the stop out shield, does not
Okay,
get
get
it. A
the
little
time.
late.
Oh, he just dash attacks there. Oh
Let's see.
man.
Always fishing for the grab. Here we go. Up throw. Looking for a back air. Does not get it. Let's see.
Oh my
Lots of
god, both
pressure
these
going on right
characters are at
now.
kill percents right now.
Yeah, this is
Forward
huge right
tilt.
now. Let's see.
Oh,
Forward throw gets
forward
him on
throw.
stage, and he
Oh, and he
gets a
just
back
back
air.
air. Wow. Oh my god, that was so clutch by Gamer. Really able to close out
Wow.
that both stocks really well.
Yeah, that's huge. Really. I mean, now you're up at 2 stocks too, so that's incredibly big right now. If you're Milwaukee right now, going up 2 stocks on Marist College. Now, if you're thinking that's one Falco down, 2 more to
hmm
go. Do you send in another one, or do you send out the Fox, or do you send out the Doc/Puff? That's the question now.
So I think we have confirmation that they chose to choose. They selected Doc for that character. So it really is the difference. I feel like it's interesting because if they do send out the Falco, then it is possible that they won't have another one to for the Yoshi. But the thing is that if they send in the Fox, then it can be very easily countered by the Marth. Yeah, okay, so they are sending in another Falco, and I do like that choice because
Yeah,
if you send in that Fox, then while it does do, I think, slightly worse versus Captain Falcon, uh, you can go like you are going to be very hard kind of picked by that Marth, where as the Falco, you're not going to be as hard kind of pick there.
I think the main thing is too. You wonder what they banned
hmm
if you're Milwaukee. What do you ban in this case? Because I mean the counter pick is gonna be big because if you go to a stage like FD and Fox Falcon, that's basically saying that if you go to FD, is that you're forcing the Falcon to rely heavily on their tech chases. And from what we saw too, Gamer has those tech chases. He was able to get quite a bit of openings. You could say with his big fat knee openings, he was able to get the stock out of it too. So it's like that's a threat point that you have to look out for.
Yeah, it looks like Gamer is very good versus these Spaceys, specifically Falco, as a lot of Falcons are now with the many net play Falcos running rampant
Indeed,
on.
indeed.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
But
but
oh,
yeah, but
sorry.
I'm curious of what right now we're waiting for production to give us an answer real quick on what the counter pick will be. But I guess in the meantime, if oh,
Okay.
so we just got word they're going back to Pokemon Stadium. They're going back to Pokemon Stadium, so it looks like we're going to be having more Falcon versus Spaceys action there. Um, and I'm maybe curious too because I mean Falcon can do a lot of damage too, and Gamer did really well on
hmm
Stadium. So I'm curious with this pick. I'm also curious of what they banned as well. My assumption is probably Fountain of Dreams or FD was the ban, but
hmm
I'm kind of surprised because I think like the small stages, from what at least from what I saw, it seemed like Gamer was very comfortable with navigating the space here. So they're giving Gamer a lot of that space again. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Gamer does now with just another Spacey on the screen.
Yeah, I agree. I think as Falco, having that space to run around and combo and just like kind of destroy the Falcons' defense is really useful. So I mean, but we'll see if this Pokemon works out. I think it can be different species can love different stages. So we'll see if he can do better than the Falco that fell before him.
Yeah, indeed. What do you think right now? If you're Marist College, what are you thinking right now? Are you nervous? Are you tilted? What are you thinking right now? What's going through your mind right now? Because Gamer really popped off, especially on that final stock too, to really to keep that two stock lead. What do you think Marist College is thinking right now? It's like, man, we got to get rid of this Falcon now. What's going through your mind?
I think as Mars, you have to entrust in your Falco to bring it into a one stock game because because you know that the Falco Falcon matchup is as explosive as it is, so it is likely that or it's possible that Penguin can just get two stocks just off like one or two shines, a few neutral openings, and just really quickly eliminate gamer stock. So I think right now you have to be, not feeling as great as you were coming in, but if you can put full faith in your Falco to lock it up and make it as even, get one or two stocks or close it out while only losing one stock or hopefully zero, then I think Marist, I think they're feeling not great, but it's definitely like if they have faith in this Falco, then I think it's good.
Yeah, I think it's just always important, with whatever crew member you're in, you got to have faith too, and I think you're right. It is the right choice too. With Falcon, definitely it's a very favorable matchup for Falco. But
Mhm.
I think it's just you just gotta stay solid right now and stay relaxed right now. So it looks like you're gonna be doing a hand warmer right now on Battlefield, just getting used to the connection too. So we have a little bit of downtime. We might as well go in and just talk about a little bit more about intercollegiate Slippy. So Speedy,
Mhm.
take us away.
Yeah. So, Intercollegiate Slippy. So this is the spring 2021 circuit. So this whole thing includes a lot of colleges, a lot of different teams. I think it is around over 30 teams we have registered, and late registration is still up. So but the time is shrinking. So if you have a bunch of guys from a college and you want to join, you want to come in and have some fun, play some great melee against some really great players on stream, then make sure to go in and sign up as soon as possible. Look at our website. There's a link to our Discord in the if you scroll down below. And if you're looking for streams, these are happening every single weekend. The schedules are posted early before, so if you want to look at them, those will be posted on our website and will be available on our Discord. So if you want to keep up, hit us with a follow and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're going to be getting into this game shortly.
Indeed, indeed, too. Yeah, it's a very neat event too, really. And it's nice to see a lot of people that are really backing this event as well, too. I mean, you had people, the people that kind of came before us too, with the melee games, with Matt.Zeb,
Mm-hmm.
and also like Ipangu, being a part of this too. As we're getting into the match now, so Gamer is gonna lose his two stocks too before this. I wonder what time they're going to be starting the match here. So they're going to be looking at the timer. I'd
Yeah,
assume probably. Oh,
okay,
we're just
right
going
now.
right into it. We're going
Going
right into
right
it
in.
too.
They are not
So
pulling any stops.
nope, no stops. It's just 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So yep, Falco again too. Gonna be interesting. I just wonder how different the Falco is gonna be in this. Maybe if you're a gamer right now, you're very hot in the matchup right now. But it looks like it's Penun that's really hot in the matchup right now. It looks like getting a quick 82% and climbing.
Yeah, this first stock from Penguin is really great at setting the tone and getting a lot of damage off that shine.
Well, but as we say that too, looking like, oh my
Oh my
gosh!
god! He read him!
What
That
a
was so
reaction!
crazy.
What a reaction by Gamer, and oh no, the Gamer genes are coming into play right now.
The god
Holy
gamer,
moly!
dude. He's not called gamer for
Truly,
nothing. Okay,
they
but
they call him Gamer for a reason right now. That is now 5 stocks he's taking in this crew battle right now, and I'd say right now, regardless, I'd say try to take another one if you're a Gamer right now, because I mean you could really put the hurt on him in this case.
yeah, keeping this 2-stock lead for Gamer would be really great momentum going further into the crew battle. But right now, the percent
Oh.
deficit is truly in Penguin's favor.
Yeah, right now, but I'd still be scared too with how relaxed Gamer's looking at a big fat knee.
Oh my god,
There
this
is a
matchup is so
stomp.
volatile. You know, any single opening can end up to a stock so quickly.
Yeah, see
Oh,
the
he
knee on
got
his shield, and there's the stock again.
Oh
6 stocks
man.
now. Gamer playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
Looking like it may be the end for him here, but
Yeah.
regardless, the damage has been done.
The
And
damage.
Milwaukee is still up 2 stocks, but man, the Falcon came, it saw, and it conquered.
Yeah, that was a very good start from Milwaukee. You know, if you're Milwaukee right now, you are saying, damn, our Falcon just took half the stocks from their combined three Falcos in what likely was considered a counter pick to
Yeah.
them. So, yeah, definitely a very strong start from Milwaukee.
Well, it goes back. Also, thank you, Nintendo, for the follow too. We greatly appreciate it. It goes back to what you're saying too, and also a lot of a lot of Milwaukee in Twitch chat right now. They're going, "Let's go, gamer!" Indeed, yeah, gamer definitely went off. It goes back to what you said too, with the lot of space that stadium offers. You know, gamer was able to really utilize a lot of that space, and he got a lot of those openings. Thanks, Jets, dude, for the follow. Um,
Mhm.
you know, it goes back to what he said. He got a lot of openings and a lot of space, and he was able to just get a lot of hits off of
Yeah,
it too. And it's just because of that space alone, really. And you know, with that type of respect or that type of space, you don't want to give Falcon, who's got such great mobility, that type of respect because I mean, he can just go out there and just do some damage out of the blue too. And you can tell with Penun, he probably got a little bit nervous. He's like, "Oh shoot, you know, this Falcon's threatening right." He sees no fear, and he just came in like a truck.
yeah. I think one of the other great things that Gamer was doing was mitigating the lasers with pressure. He wasn't power shielding too much, but the limited number of power shields that he was doing was enough to keep Penguin from being, I guess you could say, too campy with the lasers, and just a great use of shield going in and out of it. Like, and he got a lot of great punishes out of shield. Like, he saw that last stock he got was a knee out of shield, and just really able to move very well.
Yeah, good point or two in the out of shield game because sometimes, yes, power shield is very good, but there are many other ways to navigate around the lasers, and you could tell that Gamer was very well versed into that. He seemed very comfortable, and that's how he was able to get those knees out of shield, like you mentioned. So just really good stuff by Gamer. But it looks like we're gonna be having Kibby the Yoshi coming in. So we got
Hmm.
Falco Yoshi, bird versus dinosaur.
The evolutionary chain, the battle that
Is
we
this
get to
a?
play.
Do you think it's a food chain here? What are you thinking here? Is it a
The
food
food
chain?
chain. Uh, who I think the well Yoshi literally does eat uh characters in game, so it looks like the one who is at the top of the food chain is Gibby right now. But
Yeah, indeed,
oh
indeed.
geez.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see if nature rides its course or not here, but it's gonna be pretty good to see. It's gonna be
Oh
pretty
geez.
good to see too. If you're Marsis right now, are you taking a bit of a breather because you finally got that Falcon out of the way?
I actually kind of think the opposite right now. I think you are not going full into panic mode, but you're like being two stocks down at this level is can, you know, there are in a bit of a hole, I think. Getting rid of these two of these Falcon stocks this quickly as they're doing right now is honestly a very great start. But to touch more about this pick, I'm not quite sure if I would personally put in the Yoshi.
Well,
Um,
the stage picks here, so they banned so Marist College banned Dreamland, and they're going FD. So I can understand it. So probably what Yoshi is looking for, if you're Kibby, you're looking for a lot of juggles. You want to keep Falco in the air. That looks like what they're doing here. So you're gonna probably see a lot of double jump cancel up air strings. But the thing is, so it looks like they're trying not to rely on the platforms as much too, because Yoshi is pretty good on the platforms. It's interesting that Kibby is going FD too. It looks like they're just doing a little bit of a button check right now just to get comfortable and prepared.
mhm. Now, I'm not super, I guess, well versed in this matchup. I know that Falco. I think both characters, like once they get as I said, Yoshi's going to be looking for those knockdowns and tech chases, but Falco can actually use his shine at the edge for an edge guard, which is something that is pretty crazy. And both that and down air are really good to clean out stocks quickly. I think I'm going to guess that it's likely Falco favor, just out of the way that a lot of how Yoshi does versus top tiers, but don't quote me on that, I guess.
I mean, and on paper, yes, it looks like Falco wins, but I think the main thing you want to look at too is, I mean, because you probably, if you're a Falco, you don't see many Yoshis as much, so
Mm-hmm.
it's really kind of, if you're a Penguin, it's kind of an unknown. You're kind of like, oh, this is a Yoshi. You get to dig really deep into your knowledge right now if you're Penguin to try and counter this Yoshi, as we're gonna be getting into the match in just a second here on Final Destination.
Yeah, that kind of, I guess you could say that a surprise factor from like characters like Yoshi can be, very important and netting, I guess, stocks in like this because, in a full set, you have multiple games to adapt to, remember, oh, this is how you're supposed to play this matchup or whatnot. But in a crew battle, you only got one game.
Yep,
And in
one game
Penguin,
and some. You got
yeah,
two stocks.
just two stocks. So
You got two stocks to figure this out. So I mean, you got a lot on your shoulders here. So it looks like they're probably going to be going in. It looks like, I wonder what time are they going to start this, and it looks like they're probably going to start it on the 7:40 mark. Or are they just doing more button checks? It looks like it could just be another button check and they're actually going Yoshi's Story instead of FD.
I think they're starting maybe 7:30. Yeah, 7:30. Okay.
Oh, they're starting at 7:30. So correction, they weren't going to FD. They were going to Yoshi's Story
Yeah.
2. This makes a little more sense too, because I mean Yoshi's got a lot of platform stuff to do, and there it is.
Yeah, it was a good jab reset. Looking the oh, he read him. Oh my god, that was such a crazy charge F smash.
The headbutt, and it was super effective there. Another headbutt. Let's see. Yeah, indeed. Right now, it looks like Kibby starting to get comfortable a little bit early right now, but Penun's trying to respond back. Anyway, I'd say if you're Penun, try to take as much shots as you can. Oh
my
man,
god, he read
he's
the
not giving
roll
it to
in
him.
again. He rolled in twice and was able to get him with a charge smash attack both times.
Oh, he eats him right now. Let's see how much damage he's gonna get. Got a little bit of vor going on here. Let's see. But right now, 45% and counting right now. Kibby looks very comfortable, really. I can already tell with the way he's moving right now and the way he's navigating too. He did an air dodge recovery there, a down B recovery this time. The quick, it's just they're looking very quick and smooth around. Pendulum's just looking like they're just trying to find their footing and they're not having it. Headbutt. This could be the stuck. It is.
Oh my god! Wow.
It
That was
is.
Oh my god, that was just so quick, and honestly, it looked like Kibby was just punishing on like almost every single like knockdown. He was just playing like really well. His punishes were looking so crisp and so clean, and Penguin just looked lost.
Yeah, a little bit lost too. And now, instead of being down 2 stocks, that lead is now 4 stocks. That's, so the lead it's increasing. And, do you say right now, because that's another Falco down, so that's two. Two
Mm-hmm.
Falcos down now. Do you send in another? Or
Yeah.
do you send in your last one? Or do you send out a Fox or a Doc?
Yeah, so this is a pretty interesting case, and I think a big decision because you send out the Fox, then you are most certainly going to be counterpicked by that Marth, seeming if you are able to take Kibby's next 4 stocks and win that game. But if you are Dr. Mario, um, you probably are going to bring out one of their Falcos, I think would be. So they are going to bring out the Doc, not looking to. You see, I think it's more likely that the Yoshi is more knowledgeable on the spacey matchups than maybe this one, and I think Doc, can get less counterpicked by Marth versus, someone like Fox, I think, in general. So I do think I like this pick, but we'll see how good it works out.
Yeah, indeed. So, I mean, I think it's going to be interesting to just see how they adapt to, because now you're down, very, very, like, down a significant margin, essentially a full, you're down a full game. So it's going to be interesting to see just how they respond to. And right
Wait.
now, if you're Vera, you just got to chip away, really. If you got to chip away and do as much, try to take the game as you can, while I'd say ideally only losing 1 or 2 stocks. You basically have to 2 stock them.
Yeah, looks like both of these guys look like, I think, extremely like, okay, so FD is banned, but both these guys look like extremely good at their characters, like character specialists. You see that Doc did that up B cancel, which was really sick. And both these characters look extremely good at both the movement and so I think this is going to be a very good match.
Yeah, I think so too. Very unique matchup. You don't see it often too. It's
No.
gonna be probably a lot more neutral. Really, we're gonna see a lot more just kind of chip damage, chip damage, chip damage, and it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, I think as Yoshi, a lot of the times versus I think a lot of the low tiers, like versus high tiers, especially mostly fast followers, you are just looking for that knockdown and just trying to get as much percent as you can. But versus floaties, you are just really trying to win neutral as much as you can and just try and not get punished. I'm not sure what kind of throw confirms Doc has on Yoshi, whether down throw fair or anything like that could confirm, but it may be in play, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, there's definitely it's gonna be it's gonna be definitely a little bit tight to try to find those openings as we're getting to the match here on Stadium. Let's see, here we go, right now, and again, KB already coming out of the gates, really, wow.
Yeah,
Already
Kibi
back
is
up to 70.
Kibi's looking really strong this match.
Yeah, too. And I think in a matchup like this, I'd say percent matters a little bit more, not because it'll go to time, but just because your combos are gonna be pretty limited because both these characters are it's hard for them to really combo off each other. Oh man, too, a big strong. I think straight hits like you saw with that down smash there, they're gonna be a lot more important too. And it looks like right now, Kibi's trying to go for the trades too. And let's see, forward air, and again, not much there, not much there, not much you can really convert off of it.
Yeah, not able to set up for any sort of edge guard situation there from Kibi.
Looking for the PC drop there and a missed hack dash / ledge dash too by Vera, and now it is a 5 stock lead now, and just looking for the rolls right now.
Oh my God,
trying to look for the grab right now. The armor's out of the forward air. That's huge. Yeah, so utilizing the double jump armor indeed. Oh man, swinging there, but does not get it too, and Vera takes the stock right now. But man, you can feel a little bit if you're Marist. You think the crew battle's slipping away a little bit right now because it seems like stocks are dropping like flies.
Dude, Gibby is disrespecting. You saw him use that rollout and he's just charging F smash and whatnot. He's playing really confidently.
Yeah, I like the adjustment too by Vera trying to throw in the fails too. I see what he's doing there, but it just seems like Kibby, he's just not having it. He's either just navigating it through over in the air, or just naring through it. So I mean, I'd say very good awareness by Kibby to get through that right now. Yeah. And you see just in the percent, it's still very even right now, so that's huge.
Yeah, compared to something like lasers or needles, I think pills are very unique in how they can stop a character's movement. The way they do bounce up and down, and I think while Vera is using it effectively, Kibby is just really great at avoiding them.
Yeah, indeed. Right now, let's see, and it's tied up in the stocks right now, but not in the crew battle. So, I'd say if you're Kibby, you're doing your job.
Yeah, oh, jeez. Oh my God. He just punished Miss Tech there. That was so good.
Yeah, indeed. He's just swinging right now, and it seems like Vera, he seems a little bit flushed around, not knowing what to do, too. And the percent's just racking up more and more. Parries through the pill there. Man, this is looking difficult right now if you're Vera.
Yeah, Kibby has been playing super strong, I think in both of these matchups, and now if you're Kibby, since you have the percent lead, you
Parry.
realize that that you're not going to be Vera has to come to you. He can't just drop back and shoot pills. So you're at a that's also why I think the percentage is important.
Well, and that's what that's what I think is so smart by Kibby. He's realizing, he's recognizing the situation in the juncture of this match. He realizes that there's not really much I should lose here. I should just keep doing what I'm doing, make them work as much as possible too. The rolls, and he forced him for it. Oh my gosh!
I can't
The
tell whether
multiple.
dude, I can't tell whether this is spaghetti or not. Like this is
I don't think it's spaghetti. I think this is very subtle awareness too, and maybe a little bit in Vera's head right now too. They're both on their final stocks right now, but I think it'd be huge if Kibby takes this final stock here, because now you'd be up a full 5 stocks right now, and it's looking like they are.
no.
Oh my gosh! Almost up smashes him.
Dude, Kibby's
Headbutt
feeling
again.
himself.
Yeah, he is. He's
Oh
definitely
my
feeling
God.
himself right now. Looking for the
He
forward
looked for
spike,
the
does not
forward.
get it. There,
And
and that
that's
is the
it.
stock. Oh my gosh. Kibby going in right now, and it is a 5 stock lead now.
The,
Milwaukee looking like they want to advance.
Kibby was again, like I said, just playing super duper confident. Just like you saw that one interaction, he went for the down B to grab ledge and then missed, and then rolled 3 times and just F smashed, and he killed him. Like these,
As
these
Hugs once said, multi-tournament preparation. And
the
as they're saying
conditioning,
it,
dude.
as they're saying in chat right now, the Kibs, yeah, the Kibs is going in.
The kid is going in.
Eh,
Okay, so oh jeez. Okay,
well,
so
now, I mean, now the deficit continues to grow. Now what do you do? If you're Marist College, now what do you do? What are you thinking right now?
um oh jeez. See, I think it depends on how well your Fox or who feels more confident, I guess, against Marth. Because I think it is very likely that okay, they are putting in the Falco. So I do like that pick because as Falco, you're going to, as good as Kibby looked, you can get those stocks, quickly. And I think Fox does slightly better versus, you know, Yoshi getting those shine spikes, easier and those kills easier, but you are going to get counter hit by that Marth. But
Yeah,
yeah, the thing is, I feel like if you're Maris, you just want to, get that stop of Kibby as quick as possible
yeah,
and just like worry about the Marth later because I think
yeah.
both of your spacies are going to have to go up against that Marth if you want to take this match. So, but I guess it's who feels more confident, I guess, going up against this Yoshi. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, too. I mean, they're definitely in desperate strains right now too, with ending with just the deficit they're at. I mean, I'd say take it one stock at a time. You got to set small goals for yourself right now if you're Marist College, because this is a big deficit in terms of recruit battle. So you have to really just kind of gotta buckle down. Gotta buckle down. You're not. It's not completely down and out of it yet, but it certainly isn't looking good right now. So just focus on just getting the stock out of the way too, so they just get KB out of there, because both KB and Gamer, they did lots of damage. That's
Mhm.
not to be that's an understatement. I mean, they did lots of damage. So I think it's important that you try to get Kibby out of this early without losing your stock here, so you can just you can minimize the bleeding too, because they've been bleeding a lot right now.
Yeah, and I think as Fox, I think you're again, with the Shine Spike, you are slightly more volatile. But if this Falco can, find a ladder combo, get that shine, and some sort of link into a down air, then hopefully for Maris, you're able to get that stock as quick as possible without losing too many of your own.
Indeed, indeed, too. But it looks like they're still doing a hand warmer right now, and it's gonna be a very it's definitely an uphill battle, but it's definitely not. Yep, and they're going Pokemon again. It's gonna be
Okay.
interesting.
So
Again,
yeah.
I'm really curious. Again, it seems like Pokemon Stadium. That's all they've gone to throughout this whole entire crew battle. But from what I've seen, it hasn't really worked out. Whether it's been Gamer on the screen or Kibby, it's just been sometimes really destructive. Just lots of damage being done.
Yeah. I do agree with that. I think maybe these Falcos they do really like Pokemon, or it could be something to do with they think that, they just want to have as least amount of platforms as possible while not going, somewhere like FD where you can get cheesed by the
Well,
Yoshi.
that's probably what they. That's probably I'm curious. I'm actually surprised. You're right. I'm surprised they didn't go. They haven't gone FD yet because
Hmm.
it is Kibby with the ban too.
Mm-hmm.
So that is someone in chat just said Pokemon Stadium more like Panther Stadium. Yeah, I mean the Panther just emerged and it's slicing up the competition. So you're right. You're right. Ooh, Lily. So let's
Oh
see
yeah.
right now. Milwaukee trying to extend the lead in the crew battle, but meanwhile Marist College trying to get back into it right now. One stock left for Kibby right now. Can he take? How many more can he take? Too is the question. But right now, if you're Matthew, what can you do?
Okay,
Yep,
so
and
they're
we're
going to be starting at 30, and this first interaction, this first neutral opener could really be, swing the momentum of the crew battle. So this is really important to see what goes on here.
yeah, you
Okay.
can definitely sense. Maybe you hope that not a lot of nerves are kicking in right now for Matt right now because Kibby still looks pretty comfortable right now with how they're moving. It looks like it's gonna be chip damage right now. Oh,
Oh,
there's an
oh, he
opening.
misses the jab.
Oh,
Okay. Starts a ladder combo. That was a really good link into the up tilt. And both
yeah,
these
too.
players are respecting each other so much.
Yeah, I like the grab too. I like the grabs now I'm seeing right now. Matthew right now. It looks like he's playing very disciplined now, going with the dash chances right now, trying to just chip away, chip away, chip away a little bit right now until he gets that big opening.
You see
It's
how much
Matthew.
Kibby wants this knockdown. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
indeed too. I mean, if you're Kibby, it's you'd love to just. I mean, if you take one stock here, that's big, really
Yeah.
big too. So it's like
Matthew.
that's gonna be the down smash.
Oh,
Here it
there it goes.
is. Oh no, down
Okay.
tilt, but he
Oh,
goes in reverse, nears
oh
him.
my god. Okay, that was a really great recovery by Matthew. Going with the side B illusion just so quickly,
Parry
immediately
nair,
just to get on
parry
stage.
nair,
And
and that is a stock.
oh, man.
Oh man, you could just that hurts. That hurts a lot if you're Matthew and you're Marist College right now. It doesn't matter if Kibby goes down here. This is Kibby may
Uh-oh.
take another.
Oh,
Let's
man.
see. Oh
If he
man,
finds his
this is
knockdown. Oh,
just
man.
constantly rolling right now. This is in danger territory right now.
Oh,
He finally
okay.
goes down,
Yeah.
but my goodness, Kibby
Yeah.
going out of his mind.
Taking, I believe, 7 stocks.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all you can say is wow. And I will
Wow.
repeat it again, like I said for Gamer, the damage was done.
100%. Both of those two players that, Wisconsin, Milwaukee was able to send in were honestly two really big hitters.
Yeah.
Combining the first two of them were able to take out 13 of Marist's 20 stocks. And now Milwaukee is really set up for success.
Yeah. You're right now. You're in the catbird seat, as they say too. You're in the driver's seat right now. You can definitely. I wouldn't
Mhm.
say go on cruise control, but it's looking very good. Kibby, Alex Vegas, Kibby just got knocked out, but they took 7 stocks, so they went off. So good stuff for Milwaukee there. But now that you're Morris, you're still down 5. You're still down 5 stocks, but you know, it's still looking pretty rough. You only
Mhm.
got. Let's see. I'm looking at it right now. It's Matthew and Abso, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. So If you are Wisconsin here, I think you do have a bit of a decision. You can try and see if you want to send in one of your Falcos and try and just keep it even and leave your Marth for the Fox. Or you can send in the Marth right now and try and clean it up as soon as possible. So, this is, I think, could be you know, uh, a an important decision because if they send in this Marth like quickly and um what's his name and Matthew is able to do very well against him, then you can have a situation where you have eight stocks of their two Falcos remaining from Milwaukee and a pretty capable Falco and Fox team. So, but
It's
we'll see.
definitely not impossible, but it's not looking great. But it's still, you're still not down and out of it yet. You still got 7 stocks left if you're Morris College right now. So it's not completely down and out of it yet too. They're sending a cutie cake right now, the Falco. So
Okay. So yeah. So I do like that pick. Um not they're trying to keep their Marth on the bench until they need him for the Fox. And I like that decision. Not trying to play too overconfident, just trying to say, take some of the stocks, try and get the Fox to come out and let the Marth clean up.
yeah, indeed. Yeah, I mean, what I mean at this juncture right now, if you're Marist College, do you hit the panic button? Do you hit the panic button yet, or are you still just kind of holding serve right now? Because Matthew did look pretty good, even though he dropped the stock there. He looked very good. He looked very solid right now. And now with the matchup, that he's a bit more familiar with, do you think he could kind of ease into it and maybe do some more damage?
I think that Yeah, I think that it depends how Matthew goes in on this stock. If he's able to take it with only losing one or two stocks, that can be like a really good swing in momentum. And depending on how good he is in this Falco matchup, if he's able to come in and really like wreck some stuff up, then it could be an interesting decision whether Wisconsin wants to send in their other Falco, seeming if they want to risk getting blown up by a Falco again, or if they want to send in their Marth and hope that the Falco is doing less. But that's all in the future, and we will have to see how this match goes.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna be curious. I'm curious at what stage they're going right now. They're probably still figuring out the bands right now as we speak, but
Mhm.
I may be very fascinated of where this Falco Ditto goes too. Just to see, because you probably, as a one NorCal Falco player by the name of Traplord once said, you go where the other Falco isn't. So if they're firing lasers under the platform, you want to be on the platform. And if they're on the platform, you want to be under the platform. So it's gonna be a lot of okay. Battlefield is the band too, and
Okay.
we're gonna getting our state selection in just a moment too from production. But I guess right now in this time, oh, I see a lot of PogChamps in chat for Trap Lord. You
Oh
already
man.
know, you love him. You love him. He is the NorCal Falco that we all know and love. Is a very solid player as well. Uh, my homie too. I've commentated sets with him, so he's a very cool dude. I see you in chat. Hi, Hada. I see you, Penoon, in chat. I see all of you guys in chat. It's really great to see that you guys are all just big chilling, watching this awesome crew battle right now.
Yeah. And before we get into the match, I just want to I see some of you guys contributing the channel points for the prizes, and that is really a really good thing to mention. So the way we are doing prizes here at for this circuit is that it is based on how you guys are able to pledge your channel points to the different tiers. We have different tiers of rewards, tier 1, 2, and 3, and we are almost 50% of getting their way to getting tier 1. And if we get to tier 1, then team 1 will the first team who the winning team will get $100 so in prize money, and will be divvied up more so to the ones coming in second, third, and fourth. So if you want to support all the great players that are coming out here, and if you want to make sure we can run these with greater prize pools, getting incentivizing more and more colleges and teams to come out, then make sure to put the channel points into the chat. Put those channel points to the tiers, and make sure that we're able to really give the players here, some great prizes, I guess.
Yeah, it's very neat, and it's for a great cause as well too. You always love seeing colleges get into it too and show their college pride. College pride. So right now, we're going to be getting into, it looks like, the match right now. Right now, we're just waiting. We're on the waiting screen as we speak. So we're going to be getting into it in just a second.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is okay. So it looks like this is the start of the match, and they are deciding to go on FD, which is, I think, quite an interesting pick.
Indeed, indeed. And right
Yeah.
now, it's going to be getting into the running shine too. And Matthew is the light Falco right now when he's looking to take this stock. He's looking, or he may lose the stock right now. Let's see. He's got no jump right now.
Okay.
Shine back air could be the stock. Let's see.
Wow.
It is, and Cutie Cake loses their first stock too. So now it's only 4 stocks at deficit right now. But Matthew, so got still a lot of work to do right now. Let's see. Looking right now. Oh, reading the roll right now.
Yeah, so some confusion about the colors. The lighter one, so the one that is, I guess you could say,
Yeah,
that
the lighter
lighter.
one.
The lighter one is Matthew.
Nope, excuse me. Actually, the lighter. Yeah,
lighter
the
one
lighter
is
one. The lighter one is Cutie. Yeah, the lighter one is Cutie Cake, and then the second one is Matthew right now. So, port one right now, which is Matthew, at 90% right now, and starting to lose, starting to slip away a little bit right now. But Matthew gets an opening right now. Let's see what he can convert off of it. Swings at the force pass, whiffs.
Okay.
Trying to get the stock right now. He does.
Yeah,
Baby down air.
Okay, Matthew keeping this pretty even. If he can come out here and get like 1 or 2, maybe even win the game, then that would be some great momentum for Marist. But Cutie able to clean out that stock with a good edge guard.
Indeed, indeed. It's looking, again, the deficit is starting to increase even more right now with Cutie Cake right now, extending this combo right now. Laser, great lasers right now.
Wow.
Well done.
That edge guard sequence
Well
is so
done.
nice, dude. Those 2 lasers just right where he wanted to go, and then boom, just trading the down air with that uppy recovery. Such a great stock from Cutie there.
Yeah, indeed, too. That was just incredible laser spacing too by, what is it? It just incredible laser spacing too by,
Cutie.
Cutie Cake there. Sorry, I've been multicasting as we speak, but that's been that is just huge too. Now you keep that lead too, which is even more significant. And now you're down to your final stock. You're down to Abso.
Yeah.
So it's all up to Abso right now to bring home this crew battle. But you could say there's a mountain to climb because it is 6 stocks.
When I've been commentating, I've seen comebacks like this made, but they really, they are not. It's not likely. I don't. It is going to be very tough for Abso, especially. Yeah.
Oh,
So
Yoshi's Story is the band too.
Okay, so
And
they're
they're
going
going FD,
FD.
so probably Abso, you're looking for the chain grabs. That's probably
Mm-hmm.
what's to be expected right now. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see on what Abso can do to respond right now. But it seems like they just the whole entire crew battle. They've been a step ahead, really. If you're in Milwaukee, you've always been a step ahead right now in the crew battle. I wouldn't say you're on cruise control right now just yet, but you're definitely you're in a rough spot right now if you're Oh my gosh, they're doing a press ones in the chat right now. But anyways, but yeah, I mean, like right now, you're in a tough spot right now, and I would say Milwaukee, just just take as much stock as you can right now. If you're cutie cake, or if you send out someone else in the crew battle right now because you know, you're not in a heavy pressure situation, but don't take your foot off the gas yet. You want to keep your foot on the gas right now. And I see you, chat, right now. You guys prefer the chicken sandwich over me. Oh my gosh. I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, Hana, but man, you had to do
Oh
me like
man.
that. As they would say in that meme, they had to do it to him, so you did it to me. I
Yeah.
will hold.
Yeah. The chicken sandwiches win again, dude.
Yep. It turns out I am not the sandwich of choice this in this crew battle right now, but right now it looks like at least as we speak right now, it's not over yet. It looks like Milwaukee is the crew of choice right now, unless Marist College has can pull a rabbit out of their hat here, but we shall see.
Oh man. Yeah. This is on FD. I think it's especially like hard for Abso, given the matchups that he is presented with. All of these matchups, both Falco and Marth can get kills on Fox so quickly that he needs to play so passively, just to be able to, I guess, prevent his openings and being able to prevent these extended punishes to have a chance at getting anywhere and taking a significant amount of stocks.
Yeah, indeed, too. It looks like Epso is trying to rack up the percent right now. This is definitely it's a good start, really. I mean, I'd say right now if you're Epso, one stock at a time.
Yeah.
You gotta treat every stock like it's your last stock right now, too. That's the other thing.
Ooh,
Ooh, power shield, but doesn't convert anything off it too. After a pretty solid power shield,
okay.
swinging right now. If you're cutie cake, you're swinging.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh, he just ran up. That was a really good
another
get up
power
attack.
shield. Yeah, wow, the power shields are coming in right now. If you're Epso,
Oh,
that's solid.
he
And a
just
running up smash. Well
Yeah, that
done.
was really great. Okay.
Well,
Abso
well
starting off good right now, but Cutie
the
looking
high
to
percent.
yeah. This is
High
a
percent
edge
right
guard
now.
scenario and yeah.
I'd say right now that's a big stock loss, really. I'd say it's a
Mhm.
really big stock loss too, because I mean, I'd say stocks are now in the critical. It's a critical situation right now for stocks, so you want to preserve the stock as much as possible. If you're cutie cake, the stock is huge. But right
Yeah.
now,
But
a
Abso,
really good string right
oh
now
my
for
god.
Ratso. So you try to keep it
Okay,
going. He
yeah, punishes
does.
Miss Tech. That was so good.
That is
That was like
really good.
he was really great at both punishing those mistechs and able to tech chase there and finishing off with the taunt. And honestly, really great start from Abso. I think every stock
Indeed.
you take here, even if you aren't realistically, I think able to take a victory here, you really are able to narrow the gap. And in these tiebreaker scenarios, which we may have, the stock difference is important for both of these guys. So Abso really
Indeed.
trying to not let have this sort of landslide victory for Milwaukee that they are going to be pursuing.
Yeah, great pointer, I'd say too. So it's like even though you're taking the L here, it's like goal differential or goals against average in hockey, like or goals allowed. Those little details add up too. So I think like even though it's probably a loss. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate yet to it's probably they're not down and out of it yet. But like if it's looking like that Mars College is going to lose his crew bow, just take it as much as you can. Really, take it as much as you can. Try to make it respectable. And who knows? I mean, there's always that glimmer of hope, and maybe Abso just gets white hot and just goes berserk. So I mean, it's not completely impossible yet. It certainly isn't looking great for them. But if you could just take as much stocks, maybe take out burning cactus here, so they're sending in another Falco here.
Ooh,
So like,
okay.
if you take out burning cactus and burn down the cactus, you get you take you can make it a game of it. You can make it a crew battle of it. So Battlefield is
Okay.
banned too. We just got it from production too, but it'll be interesting to see. I mean, I'd say you don't have a lot to lose right now if you're
Yeah.
Apso. I'd say all the pressure's a little bit more on Burning Cactus, and we're going to Pokemon Stadium is the pick, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
And honestly, it looks like Wisconsin is playing pretty passively here, not sending out the Marth, just using it as the anchor to try and clean up if, Abso can take these 4 stocks.
Hey everyone, This is Lucky Luckstruck 9 Lie here, just production side reporting in. So Milwaukee, unfortunately their Marth could not make it, so they were allowed to sub in another player to play the character Marth. But that is why they're holding on to this character for last, because they don't want to have to bust out this character since it would be a person who was not originally on the roster. So they're not using them unless they have to.
Thank you for the clarification, Lucky too. Lucky, the great TO of this whole entire event too. Give this man some love. This guy has put up a really neat event too as well, so it's pretty nice to see him to host just such an amazing event and just bring us all together too. Look at all the colleges that are involved. So I'd say an amazing job by Lucky by putting this together, and he deserves all the love and support. And Gummy, thank you for the follow too. I just saw your notification in chat too. But everyone, put some hearts in chat. Put some hearts in chat for Lucky before we get to this. Before we get to the end of this crew battle, the potential conclusion of this crew battle right now. And also, let's help get Intercollegiate Slippy to 300 followers on Twitch. They deserve it.
And just a note about that Marth, just quickly before we get into the match, I think it's
we're getting
right into the match. But
oh no! Burning Cactus with the Psybe SD. You don't want to see that right now.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, and and it sucks. That's big too. If you're Abso, you get a freebie.
Yeah.
But can you take advantage of it?
Yeah, because if you're Abso right now, you know that they don't have their starting player in, so it's likely that if he makes it to the Marth, he has a realistic chance of taking a significant amount of stocks, but that's if he makes it to the Marth, because even with this SD, Burning Cactus is starting off burning on fire right now, taking that stock really quickly.
Super hot fire or whatever. He's got the red Falco skin indeed too, so yeah, it is fire, but right now he keeps it going right now with this pretty solid string too. Back here, let's see, looking for the stock.
That was so great. Because he got the thing where you shine and you just get jumped out of it, and we're still able to convert, set up an edge guard. Oh, and he edge cancel with the side B. He's going off right now, dude.
Shining it down there too. I don't know. This is looking like probably the crew battle is concluding here with the way Burning Cactus is playing right now. Reverse Nair into back air. This could be the stock trade right now. Side B. Wow. It is. What an amazing reverse Nair into back air. That was insane.
That was so crazy.
Oh, but I don't know. Burning Cactus is looking a little bit more insane right now, trying to take this crew battle right now.
Okay.
Oh, but Abso.
Punish his second place.
I like the forward airs too. Abso's trying to, he's trying to just have some fight in him. It's good to see that he's having some fight in him right now, but it's looking like Milwaukee is going to take this crew battle right now. Back air could be it right now. Soft back air. Oh my gosh. Looking for the style points a little bit there. So he throws another stock away.
Oh man.
But I don't know.
Yeah, this is Abso can do it. Bringing it to the Marth would be a super good accomplishment in my opinion, but I'm not sure if it's
right
gonna happen.
now. Let's see.
Okay.
Could be good. He gets burned.
Oh man.
Still hanging on right now. He is hanging on for dear life right now. Burning Cactus not able to get the stock just yet right now. Great DI. And that is it.
Dude, you just read him. That was pretty crazy. That was an ending to the stock. Burning Cactus running off the stage twice and still able to take out all of the rest of Abso's stocks. So yeah, congratulations to University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee for coming out, putting on a show, and all the players there that were able to come in and do super well, taking out a lot of Marist's college's stocks. So yeah, I mean, just a great showing from University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
Yeah, indeed, too. I mean, I'd say if you're Marist College, the one silver lining is like you said too, with the whole point system, you took some stock. You took some stocks too towards the end. You only lost by 5 stocks this time, and who knows? I know this is only week 0 too, but maybe sometime down the line, that can play a very big difference. That can be a very big difference too later on as the season progresses too. So I mean, obviously you go down, you drop this crew battle, but hey, there's a lot more too. It's only one crew battle, so I think we'll see more of Marist College again too. Episode looked very solid at the end too, so I mean, I'd say there's not, I'd say you can still hold your heads up high. It looked like Milwaukee just kind of outclassed them a bit too throughout this crew battle, but we'll see them again too. But also, congrats to Milwaukee too for a very
Mhm.
well played crew battle. We'll definitely see more of them again as well.
Yeah. One more thing before we go. If you want to check out any of the VODs, any of the full crew battles will be on our YouTube, posted extremely shortly. There is a link to our YouTube down in the description of the stream. Just scroll right down and you'll see it right there. Good games to both colleges, both all the players who come out and showed up and played some really sick melee today. Thank you, Nathan, for coming out and commentating. Always a pleasure. Well, it is an end for now, but we do have more matches today. I need to make sure that you guys can. We are going to be taking a little break just for an hour here, and we're going to be right back at 6. We are coming to you with 4 more crew battles today. We have one at 6, one at 7, one at 9, and the one at 11. All those times are in EST. So, yeah.
Grab, grab,
Grab some
grab some.
snacks,
Yeah.
grab a drink, grab some food, grab some spicy chicken sandwiches, and come
make
back
sure,
here
make sure it's
to watch.
Popeyes.
Make sure some Popeyes spicy chicken sandwiches, and come back here to watch some more epic crew battles.
Indeed, indeed.
Hey everyone, this is Lucky Luxrock9 Lie here. Just gonna give a quick announcement. So you heard it. We're gonna have 4 more crew battles today: 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 9 p.m., and 11 p.m. all EST. We're gonna have University of Cincinnati versus Villanova University, University of California Santa Barbara versus University of California San Diego, Columbia University versus Skidmore College, University of California versus of Santa Barbara versus University of California Los Angeles. So that is going to be the roster for today. Please do. You can check it out if you type in !Spring 2021. You should get the details that will take you to the page that has our schedule. We also have a Google Calendar on the bottom of our Twitch. So you just scroll down, you can see the Google Calendar. It'll tell you what time and when the matches are coming up, or and which matches are coming up. So please do stay tuned to that. And we will be turning off the stream, but we will be back at 6 o'clock. So please do come on back. We'll have a new set of commentators, but we're gonna have 4 more matches tonight. So please do stay tuned.
Alrighty, I guess we're going to be going off in just a second here, but I guess we might as well give our closing thoughts. What a crew battle, really. What a crew battle. You gotta say that I'd say the early leads by both Gamer and Kibby definitely set the tone. They really set the tone, and you never really let up. I'd say
Yeah.
that was the big difference really you saw in the crew battle. I'd say really, those are definitely, you'd say, the MVPs of this crew battle. It's hard to really pinpoint which one of them because they both did their fair share of damage too, I believe. If I remember correctly, it was 6 stocks for Gamer, so the Gamer genes kicked in. And then Kibby, as Twitch chat was saying, he never lost a game. Kibby went off too, and he looked like the predator more than the prey. I know we were talking about
Yeah.
food and the food chains there, so he was definitely the predator in this case right now, hunting down and eating all these Falcos up. But a
Yeah.
good showing. Congratulations again to Milwaukee in the crew battle. If you want to learn a bit more about me, you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Nathan Sandwich. I'm going to put it in chat right now. So you can follow me on Twitch there. We just cracked 100 followers not too long ago, so you can check me out there. I stream sometimes. I don't really have a set schedule. I kind of just stream whenever for the moment. Right now, I'm just trying to grow myself as we speak. But I'll stream sometimes. Mostly Melee and some other fun games as well, like Among Us. But then great smile by Speedy there. Um, and I just kind of do whatever. And if you want to just learn about more or just follow me, you can follow me on Twitter as well at twitter.com at Nathan Sandwich on Twitter. So you can just do that as well. I'm a commentator, Smash guy, however, and I just enjoy what I do. Thank you, Lucky, for having me on as always, and Speedy for being a great commentator too. But this is Nathan Sandwich signing off, and peace for now.